Hello, and welcome to another edition of Sports Card ASMR. I'm the Sports Card Doctor, and we are here for another sports card pricing video. We are going to take a pack of cards and look through this 1992 Beckett Baseball Card Monthly from November of 1992. One that features a nice article on Carlton Pudge Fisk, and we are going to price a pack of cards to see if we can get our investment back. This is the channel that combines sports card nostalgia and ASMR relaxation. Except for the moments when an airplane is flying behind my studio here. Sometimes I try to edit those out, but other times I just grit my teeth, curse the travel gods, and get on with it. I would like to invite you to subscribe to the channel and maybe tell your friends about what we do here. Now, what pack of cards are we going to price? Find that out in a second. This price guide includes 1992 cards. It's about the time that I stopped collecting cards in full. I was still a big baseball fan. I still dabbled in card collecting. Went to a few card shops in my hometown on the central coast of California. But I wouldn't collect as much as I had in the past. My purchases were not as robust. A nice little cartoon of Gaylord Perry titled Slippery When Wet. Giggity. Do you know me? Few collectors do, but Edgar Martinez continues to peck away at his hobby obscurity. It's a great article considering he is now a Hall of Famer. And I was recently up in Seattle, and there's a street named after him. I think he did okay. Look at this. They took Rob Deer cards and turned them into deers. This is ahead of its time. So you can go to Instagram feeds and find many people making fun of cards and turning them to other pieces of art. What a wonderful little gag they did there. A little profile on Jim Rice, Boston Slugger. Fine mustache wearer. All right. Moose on the back. Let us see. What pack we're going to open. Here's some of our choices here today. Some 1987 tops. Some 1991 tops. Gifted to us in person from our viewer Troy while I was in Boston. The U.S. Olympic Hall of Fame Series cards. We're going to wait to open that until the Olympics show up on our TV screens. Well, we can't price the 2023, now can we? $19.91 tops again. Still have pretty much a complete box. Alright, I think it's time. We have 2 packs of 1991 Leaf Studio. These are the wonderful cards in which the idea was to take Major League Baseball players, sit them down like they're doing elementary school photos, no laser package backgrounds, and then take photos. Timeless photos. Alright. I think we're going to open up this one. I've had this one in my collection for a long time. Let's see if we can make our buck back. Running dangerously low on cards. I'm aware. Don't you worry about me. Alright, before we price, we open. Are you ready to see what's inside this pack of 1991 puzzle and cards? You know, before we get to the back of cards, let's do something we've never done before. Let's take apart this puzzle card, huh? This is part of the Rod Carew puzzle that they want you to build. Pieces number 60, 59, and 58. 58, 59, and 60. Very thin puzzle pieces. There you go. There you go for all you puzzle fans. I don't know if puzzle ASMR is a popular thing. Alright, let's see what we got here. We have got already, look at this, already this studio pack is paying for itself with that sly little grin from Eric Anthony, Houston Astro outfielder at the time. Look at that. Brian Holman, he needs the laser package. That's a young man that's looking into the future and wants to put you in this townhome. Bill Gullickson. That's a great photo. It just looks like they grabbed him off the field, sat him down, and he was like, wait, what are we doing? I don't get it. Juan Gonzalez. Oh, this might be a high-priced card here. Warren Cromartie. I forgot he came back. He'd gone to play in Japan and had come back a little bit here. That's usually a player you associate with the 70s and 80s there. Chris Hoyles, look at that. That's a sexy, sexy beast. Look at that. He's like, my bat is a sword. It's a sword ready to strike you down right here on the playing field. You take one false move, and I'll cut you. I'll cut you real good. He's a pretty good catcher. Wes Chamberlain. Look at him. Just saying, how do you do, sir? How do you do? Andre Dawson, he's like, look, I've been on a lot of sports cards in my day. I'm a future Hall of Famer. I'm just going to smile. You do what's the little picture you want, and I'm going to get back to the field. I think that's the first time in history that Andre Dawson was photographed smiling, by the way. Here's Jack Clark. Look at that grip. His grip on that bat is as tight as the grip as he had on his taxes that I believe he didn't pay and got in trouble. And there's Steve. That's he looks like Steve Bedrosian is gonna go hang out in New York City. Look at that. Look at that. Not quite permed, but poofy hair. Yeah, this is what you wanted your hair to look like in 1991, kids. Just in case you're wondering why Gen X is really cynical. All right, it's our pack of cards here. Oh, these cards kind of came with little flakes here. Clean things up here. Apologize. Sports card doctor likes a clean workspace. All right. One thing I have noticed about these cards, they're very thin. They're not thick cards at all. I think Leaf was like, just put them out there. All right. Now, we're going to choose some cards to get our prices, our price back here. But I gotta tell you, Steve Bedrosian, Jack Clark, Andre Dawson, Wes Chamberlain, Chris Hoyles, Juan Gonzalez, and Eric Anthony. All right. Normally we only pick like 5 or 6 cards to price, but I have a feeling we might need everything here to make our price back. Those of you who are new to the channel, we have given our pack of cards a $1 price tag, no matter what it says. This is what I paid for it in like 2022 when I went to a local baseball card shop. But we're just going to say the pack is worth $1. We're going to see if these cards, Eric Anthony, Juan Gonzalez, Chris Hoyles, Wes Chamberlain, and Andre Dawson, can get us that $1 back. Andre Dawson was born July 10th, 1954. Hobbies and interests: fishing and weight training. Enjoys jazz music. Likes to watch Nightline. He's living it up as a major leaguer. Collects rare coins and art. His uncle is Ted. Wow. These cards aren't just about the photos, they're about the truth. Wes Chamberlain, up-and-coming prospect at this time. Hobbies and interests: bike riding. Jazz music, very popular here. Watches Sanford and Son in living color. He collects baseball cards. Look at that. He just recently celebrated a birthday here, April 13th. Chris Hoyles, look at that. I hope his hobbies include sword fighting. His hero's Johnny Bench. Hunting and fishing. Yeah, I don't really like that. Country music. I like some country music. Favorite TV shows are Cheers. Love Cheers and Alf. Okay. Collects hats and baseball caps. That's problematic, but he's a fan of the Miami Dolphins, as am I. Chris Hoyles, you're good in my book. All right, Juan Gonzalez. Hobbies, interests: watching TV and basketball. Enjoys Spanish music. Watches Miami Vice. Yeah, you do. And is a fan of the Lakers. We all enjoyed watching Miami Vice back then. And finally, Eric Anthony, up-and-coming prospect, like I said at this time. Heroes included Dave Winfield and Reggie Jackson. Hobbies and interests: amusement parks. Enjoys R&B and jazz music. Watches in living color. Is a fan of UNLV and Syracuse. Look at this. Jazz music, the big winner today. All right. We're going to price these cards. 1991 studio. Let's get back to it here. I'd hang that above my bed. Staring down on me. Watching. Now, there's a chance. I already used this price guide. I try to use different Beckett's every time. But of the stack I currently have in my studio, this is the only one that went up to 1992. And I needed that for the cards we're going to price today. Hope I didn't give away any of the magic. Definitely want some older cards to price. I keep getting these 89 to 91 ranges, which are great. 92. I'll have to price an 83 pack. All right. Yes. Here we go. Here we go. 259 cards in the set. 264 cards in the set. Leaf was like only a few of you major leaguers are actually going to get some of these. All right. Let's make sure we have this. All right. Leaf Studio. Common cards are 8 cents, so there's some hope there. Even with, if all 10 of these cards are commons, we'll come close to that dollar there. Huh? Okay. All right. Let's do this here. All right. 1991. Leaf Studio. Here we go. Our first card is Eric Anthony. Alright, look at that. That's like a guy, he's like, yeah, you'll go to prom with me. Alright, he is number 171 in the set. And he's a common. Alright. I'll tell you what though, that smile is worth at least 5 more cents. But that's an 8. Alright, next up, Juan Gonzalez. Now, at this point, he wasn't exactly the Juan Gonzalez we'd all know later on in the mid-90s. But I think he had a good name around him. Juan Gonzalez. Oh my God. Oh my God, we're rich. Juan Gonzalez, number 124 in the set. $4.50. We made our money. I wasn't expecting that. There's no drama left in this one. We are set for life. I'm going to go take this card down to the local card shop, sell it, and get in the Bugatti waiting for me on the sidewalk. Unbelievable. Well, we got to keep going, but we've done it. Chris Hoyles and his bat, number 4 in the set. 30 cents. Not bad either. Wes Chamberlain, number 211. Rookie card, 90 cents. We're rich. I mean, you guys have been with this channel for a bit. At least I hope you have. And again, if you haven't subscribed, I've sometimes struggled to make the dollar back. Who knew that Studio, Leaf Studio 91, was how we would all get rich? All right, Andre Dawson, future Hall of Famer, 1989 National League MVP, or no, 88 MVP, right? Yeah. All right, number 153. 30 cents. 30 cents. Alright. That's amazing. Let's see. The Juan Gonzalez might be. Now again, these are prices from November of 1992, at the end of the 91 season. So really, you would have received this in about October. The most expensive card in the set, we got a Phil Plantier, $3 and fallen. Frank Thomas, $7. Travis Fryman, $4. Gary Sheffield, $175. Todd Van Poppel, wow, this is truly 1992 and one. $250. Ken Griffey Jr., $3. Juan Gone, $450. Got Nolan Ryan at $3. Dave Justice at $250. Bagwell's rookie at $4. Ray Langford at $175. Even Will Clark at $1. What in the world were collectors thinking about Leaf at this time? Was this like the future of baseball card collecting? Nice, sensible portraits? I think the rest of these are commons. But I'm just going to check, just since we're here. Steve Bedrosian, 82. Former Cy Young Award winner. Common. Jack Clark, at one point one of the most feared sluggers in the game. And common. Warren Cromartie. Common. But yeah, he had played Japan from 1984 to 1990. Okay, back. Bill Gullickson, number 55. Common there. Brian Holman, who I actually saw pitch in 1989 up in the Kingdom. 115 and common there. So we were right. All those cards were commons. We only had one common in this collection here, but that's amazing. We're definitely gonna have to hold on to this Juan Gonzalez card. He looks like that kid you knew in 7th grade who was always wearing his Letterman jacket and ready to play ball. Was always miraculously getting A+ on his health tests for health class with the coach as a teacher, but good guy nonetheless. In total here, what do we got here? We got 545. We got 545, 70, $6.08. Wow, that's the richest we've ever been here. But you know what? The sports card doctor is always rich because he has all of you in his heart. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today on this special price guide edition of Sports Card ASMR. We'll do it again next week. I'm going to open up that other Leaf pack, I'll tell you that much.